All right, so for this video, this is kind of a two-piece video. So to start, I want to introduce this concept or exercise that you can use in your daily practice if you're ever just feeling like, okay, I want to do some drills, I want to work on some concepts, but I'm not really sure where to start or what to do. So this I've seen this in a couple different books. I've seen some variations on it from other teachers that have used this tool. So basically, what you're going to do, or what I have here, is I have 4 stacks of little cards that I've made. So one stack is just sort of basic movements and isolations. I have another stack that is devoted to dance concepts, so things like um, aspects of time, space, energy. What else do we have? Um, yeah, I think that's that for that pile. I have another pile that is devoted to either footwork patterns or pathways, like floor pathways. And then I also have a stack that I use for finger symbol patterns. For this mini class, I pulled 3 cards from my uh, general movement pile, and then I pulled 3 from my footwork and floor pattern pile. And so the 3 basic movements that I picked, what do I have here? I have interior hip circles, I have hip shimmy, and then we also have our chest diamond. So those are the 3 main movements that we'll have. And then for the footwork and floor pattern movements, I have a forward back travel. So just going back so this is more of a vertical travel. I have a horizontal travel, and then I added leg lifts. So the leg lifts, I'm not sure if we've actually covered this in previous videos, but I'll do a little breakdown of that before we get started with the movement portion of this. So after pulling my cards, oh, and I also pulled 1 card from my movement concepts pile, and that was the movement, excuse me, the timing concept of speed, specifically focused on transitioning to double time. So that will be important later on. But for now, so for those 6 different movements and pathways, I assigned a number. So 1 through 6. And then from there, what I did was I took just a regular playing dice and I just rolled it. So 3 times to create 3 different patterns with three movements or pathways each. Okay, and I have those written up on my board. So these are completely random movements, completely random patterns. And then from here, we're actually going to just kind of riff off of them and work with them and see what we can come up with. So if you want to try this exercise with me, you can keep watching. If not, you can jump right in by making your own cards and coming up with your own patterns and working with it as you like. But I'm just going to pause for a second and reposition the camera here, and then we'll get into this practice drill. All right, so we're back. So just to review, I want to talk about, so I have my 6 movements here. So number 1 is our forward, back, or vertical travel. Number 2 is our interior hip circles. Number 3 is going to be our leg lifts. 4, hip shimmy. 5, horizontal pathway. And then 6 is our chest diamond. So that's just kind of how I numbered it. And of course, we can kind of even play with the order of numbers as well as we're doing this drill. So the only thing that might be a little unfamiliar at this phase is our leg lift. So this is a movement that comes out of Saidi style dance, which is a folkloric Egyptian style dance. This is a move that kind of has found its way into general belly dance vocabulary, but it does have a very particular movement or dance tradition that it comes out of. But the variation that we're going to use here is just going to be a very simple, we're going to step on the right side, and then we take our left leg and we're just going to, we're just going to kind of kick it up and across the body. So it's a step and a sweep, step, sweep up, step, up, step. So we're kind of doing a little bit of a diagonal swing with the leg. And as we're doing this, we're thinking about keeping that toe pointed with a very slight turnout. So when we say turnout, just to refresh, we're thinking about, so you have the leg bones in your hip sockets, right? And then that goes down to the knees and then to the ankles. And we're thinking about, in a turnout, thinking about taking those bones and just doing exactly as it sounds. We're turning them out. So we're turning not just that a bone in the hip socket out, we're turning the whole leg out. So that includes thinking about at the knee and the ankle as well as the toe. So it's not just a kick up like this straight forward. It has a little bit of a angled turn on it. So it's a step, step, sweep, sweep. And you can add a little bit of a bounce on that standing leg on the heel if you'd like. That is a very common stylistic choice in Saidi style dance, but if you don't want to add the hop and you just want to do a little leg lift here, that's completely fine too. And there are also other ways that you can modify this movement, but we're just going to keep it as that variation for this drill. Okay, so just to refresh, I rolled my dice and I have 3 different patterns here with 3 moves each, and there is some repetition here because again this is a completely random selection of moves. So we're just going to start out with this one here, which is going to be 4, 3, and 2. So our 4 move is a hip shimmy, our 3 move is our leg lifts, and then the 2 is going to be your interior hip circles. So you have some creative freedom here as far as how you want to do this. You can work on layers, you can work on your transitions, you can work with different spatial patterns as you're doing these movements. It's really up to you, but I'm just going to keep it very straightforward here. So I'm going to put on some music and we'll just kind of run through that 4, 3, 2 a couple times, and then we'll apply some other things as we go. All right, let's see. All right, I'm just going to start out kind of slow here. So 4 is the hip shimmy, 3 is the leg lifts, 2 is the interior hip circle. So it's 5, 6, ready, and a nice relaxed hip shimmy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and leg lifts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here and prepare for some interior hip circles. Ready, and we'll do counterclockwise to start. 2, 3, and back to our hip shimmy and nice relaxed. You can add a little arm pathway in there if you'd like. 2, 4, 5, 6. Prepare for your leg lift. Step, sweep, 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 and interior hip circle. We're going to do clockwise this time. And hip shimmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and leg lifts. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interior hip circle. We'll go counterclockwise to start. and then switch it up to clockwise. 3. One more time that speed. We're hip shimmy. 5, 6, 7, 8, and leg lifts 2. And interior hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reverse directions. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Go back to that song here. Nice steady pace. Okay, so now, what I want to do is we're gonna hold that pattern, but this time we're gonna add that sort of featured movement concept, which was timing, speed, double time. Okay, so for this, let's just start with, we're just going to change the speed of the interior hip circle for this. So we'll keep everything the same to start. So we're here and we're gonna hip shimmy 6, 7, 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and leg lift. 3, 4, 5, 6. So single or so basic time or single time, whatever you'd like to call it, it would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then double is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to your shimmy. Leg lifts, step, step. Double time on your interior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take the shimmy up. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And leg lift, step. Touch. Interior double time. Back to slow. And shimmy one more time. Oh, I like this song, it's just a little bit short side, so let's do that one more time. Alright, so let's actually shift gears for a second. So that's our first pattern. The second pattern we're going to do is movement 3, 1, and 6. So again, we're going to stick with our leg lifts for movement 3. And then we're going to take a forward back travel for a 1. And then the 6 is a chest diamond. So as I said, we have some creative freedom here with these drills. We can do it in succession like we just did. Movement for 8 counts, movement for 8 counts, movement for 8. Or we can kind of layer things to create something a little bit different. So let's just try the succession to start, and then we'll try it with some layers, okay? So I'm going to start at the back of my vertical travel with my leg lifts. So we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm just going to step forward with a basic 4-4 step. And then I'm here with the chest diamond. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step back with a 4-4 step. 5, 6. Leg lifts one more time, that same pattern. Step, 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 step. Travel forward. Nice and slow. And then our chest diamond. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. And step back with a 4-4 step. Alright, and then we're going to do our leg lifts here. 3, 4. Now let's try leg lifts, travel forward. Step, 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 holding with our chest diamond in place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, regroup on that. Change up the song here. Let's see what we got. Okay, this should be fine. Alright, so we just traveled forward with our leg lifts, and then we're here with our chest diamond. So 1, 2, 3, 4, double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's kick it up even faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And then we're going to step back with a leg lift again. Leg lift in place. And we'll chest diamond as we step. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then in place double time. 5, 6. Step back. Slide, drop, slide, lift, slide, drop, and leg lifts. Step forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, and chest diamond. Other direction. Speed it up. 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and leg lifts back. And in place. Now let's try chest diamond as we travel. Slide, drop, slide, lift, slide, drop, slide, lift, slide, drop. Okay, step back. We're going to drop it all this time. And then back to our leg lift. So step, step, step. Travel forward. And travel back with the leg. And then we're just going to hit a chest diamond in this back position. Alright, travel forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's pause for a second and just get that footwork on point before we add the layers. So we've been doing our 4-4 steps, so just a basic step like this. But I'm feeling like naturally I want to do a step touch when we're layering the chest. So it's a step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, and add the chest. Lift, slide, drop, step, lift, step, drop. So it's slide, lift, slide, drop, slide, lift, slide, drop, and back, slide, lift, slide, drop, slide, lift, slide, drop. All right, leg lifts. Chest diamond. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4-4 step forward and 4-4 step back, and we leg lift. Leg lift. Chest diamond as we travel forward, and chest diamond, travel back, step, touch, diamond back, ready, and take it to the leg lift. Leg lift, chest diamond, double time, and 4-4 step forward and 4-4 step back. All right, very nice with that. All right, so as you can see, with that one, we added a little bit of variation to the patterning, the layers, and the transitions in the combo. So from here, we're going to go to our last combo, and that's this is kind of an interesting one because I ended up landing on 5-5-6. So our 5 movement is actually our horizontal pathway. So I'm kind of glad we ended up with the 5 or with getting a double on this, because there's a lot of variation that you can add on something like a horizontal pathway, right? You can change the direction that you're traveling in, you can change your facing, you can change the movement, of course, you can change the step pattern. So we're going to play with adding a little bit of variety on top of the horizontal pathway. And then again, we're going to be revisiting our chest diamond with the number 6. Okay, so Let's pick something a little bit slower for this one, just to get into it. Okay, so I'm going to take the first part of my horizontal pathway and travel to the right. So that'll be an 8 count, so it's step. I'm just going to do a basic grapevine, I guess, to start. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the horizontal pathway the other direction. That's going to be the first variation. And then a chest diamond, other direction, and then double time your chest. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Again, same variation. We're just doing a slow grapevine. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that again. This time we're going to double time the walk. So no chest diamond for now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so that variation can be as simple as a direction change. So in this case, we're going to the right and then traveling to the left. Now another variation might be, I'm going to do grapevine step one direction, and then I'm going to turn for the other. So it's grapevine, turn, grapevine, turn, grapevine, turn. One more time, grapevine, and turn. All right, so let's say for our first variation, let's do a 3/4 travel to the right, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll do a hip twist travel as our variation for our second 5, okay? Let's do that again. Yeah, this will be fine. Okay. So again, it's a 3/4 to the right for variation 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, and hip twist. One more time, 3/4. So hip, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hip twist. Okay, let's try it with our first variation with grapevine, turn. Ooh, grapevine, sorry, turn. And then variation number 2, which is our 3/4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hip twist, 5, 6, and again, 3/4 on the up, 5, 6, 7, 8, hip twist, other direction, variation 1 with your grapevine, step, and turn, step, and turn. All right, and then we're going, sorry, with our 3/4 hips, and twist 3/4 one more time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hip twist and twist. Ready, and grapevine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3-point turn, and then we'll 3/4 hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hip twist. 2, 3, 4, 6. Ready, and again, grapevine, turn, 3/4, 3, 4, and hip twist. One more time. We are grapevine, 3-point turn, 3/4 hips, and hip twist. Actually, let's do that one more. So grapevine, 3, 4, 3-point turn, 7, 8, 3/4 in the up, 3, 4, hip twist, and ready. Okay, so I kind of like that variation. So the 5 variation for our horizontal pathway is going to be that basic grapevine with our 3-point turn, and then the second variation is 3/4 on the up, hip twist back, maintaining our horizontal pathway 2 different ways, okay? And then we have our chest diamond, so we'll kind of break up those counts with a little chest diamond. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Prepare. One more time. Grapevine. 3-point turn. 3/4 hips. Hip twist. And chest diamond. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's double time it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. This time we'll do that same pattern. I like that song. Let me restart it. Actually, you know what? How much time do we have left here? Okay. So, let's play a little bit with maybe combining some of these 3-part patterns. So, so we'll start again with our 4-3-2. So that's hip shimmy, leg lift, interior hip circle combo. And then we will alternate that with our 3-1-6. So that is our chest diamond, forward back travel, leg lifts, forward back travel, chest diamond. Okay, so let's see if we can remember this here. So it's a hip shimmy, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, leg lifts, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then our interior hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that one more time. So it's hip shimmy, 5, 6, 7, 8, and step, 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 circle, 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 circle. All right, and then we'll do leg lift again to prepare for our second combo. And then we'll just step 2, 3, 4, chest diamond, step back 2, 3, 4, leg lift, leg lift. So it's a leg lift to start. 5, 6, ready, and step forward 2, 3, 4, chest diamond, 6, 7, 8, step back 3, 4, and leg lifts. And then we prepare for our horizontal travels. Turn it around and 3/4 hip, 3, 4, hip twist, and then a chest diamond here. Switch direction, and then we will prepare to hip shimmy again. So shimmy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, leg lift, leg lift, leg lift, leg lift. Interior hip circle, pick up the speed, double time, leg lift again, and then we prepare for our vertical travel. 4/4 step forward, chest diamond, step back, and leg lift one more time, and then we grapevine to the right, turn, and 3/4 hip, twist, and then we chest diamond, other direction, double time, and then prepare to start it again. So we hip shimmy, 5, 6, 7, 8, leg lifts, and then we'll do our interior hip, any direction, double time, 7, 8, back to our leg lifts. Sorry, I didn't mean to break in that. I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. Let's start that pattern over one more time. I'm really liking this flow, so I want to do at least one more or 2 more rounds of this. So prepare for our hip shimmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, leg lifts. Step, 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 step. Prepare for your interior 5, 6, ready, and slow, 2, 3, 4, and double time, 5, 6, back to your leg lifts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, step forward with your 4-4 step, chest diamond, and then we step back, leg lift, leg lift, leg lift, and then we prepare for our grapevine to the right, 2, 3, 4, 3-point turn, 3/4 hip, travel horizontal, hip twist, travel to the other side, and then we do chest diamond, switch direction, and double time, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, and back to our hip shimmy, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then stop, step, touch, the end, interior hip, double time, slow, slow, double time, ready, and step, step, 5, 6, 7, 8, diamond in place, step back, 6, 7, 8, leg lift, leg lift, leg lift, leg lift, lift, prepare to do your grapevine, so cross, up, back, 3-point turn, and 3/4 on up, twist, and chest diamond, other direction, double time, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, prepare for your shimmy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then interior, double time, interior, double time, leg lifts, go, 1, step forward, chest diamond, step back, leg lifts. This time we're going to do something a little different. Travel around yourself, 2, 3, 4, prepare for your grapevine and cross, 3-point turn, 3/4 hips, twist, and chest diamond, other direction, double time, and that's the end. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me in this little mix and match practice tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and join me for more dancing. And actually also let me know how this worked out and if you want to see more videos with this sort of plug and play in the future. All right? Thank you so much.